Alright, hey guys, how's it going today? I see we got about 10 people already so far. I'm about to start a new project. Did anybody happen to see my Charizard that I put up last night? I'm pretty excited to finally be done with that. So how is everybody today? What was I going to say? Oh, quick little bit of news. Wow, I have my preview up. It's really distracting. How do I hide this? Hide preview. Okay. So, back by popular demand, is the Twitch free music library because, for whatever reason, the YouTube video idea was not very popular, and I think people want my past broadcasts to be brought back. So I'll stop using copywritten music so that you guys can check out the past broadcasts from now on. And yeah, hopefully that is a little bit more popular. So I got Spotify up with some of the Twitch music today. Hopefully it's good stuff. Let's see. So today I'm going to be starting a new project. It's going to be a fuse box for FreeSphere. If any of you guys have been following along with me, you know that I did my lamp and my typewriter, and those were both for FreeSphere because we're working on a game in Unreal Engine 4. So that's exciting. Yeah, I guess let's just get started then. Let me go over here, and there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna just make a basic fuse box. Let me pop out this chat here. 1 second, guys. Okay, I'm gonna grab the chat box and make it a little bigger so I can see you guys. Okay, there we go. So, alright, let's get started. My grid is set to centimeters, so let's say 20 centimeters would probably be about big enough. So I'm going to make it 20 centimeters wide, and then bring it up to the origin. So it's Thursday. It is Steam Summer Sale Day. Who has spent all their money already? I pretty much have. Anyone? Anyone got any new games today? Alright, so here's my fuse box base, and I'm gonna extrude the face. It's breaking up, oh no! Here, let me see if I can't fix my stream a bit. Let's see. Hello, Orbital 9. Thank you for stopping by. I'm sorry, Late Tide, that you're having trouble with the stream. Weird. Is anybody else having trouble with the video loading up at all? Let me know if you do. Sometimes Maya can kind of make my computer a little laggy. I don't know why this is doing that on my, Okay, good. It's okay for you? That's good. Oh, I see G10 is back. Hello. Okay, I'm gonna extrude this in. And I want to see if I can bevel these edges without it going weird on me. Oh, darn it. Hey, how's it going? How are you today? I was just asking if anybody has spent all their money on the Steam summer sale yet. So far, I got nothing. I guess you guys aren't all suckers for deals like I am. So sometimes the bevel tool can give you some pretty stupid cuts, so I'm going to go ahead and delete the bevel tool's edges and put my own in. I'm doing pretty good, G10. I am starting a new project today for FreeSphere, so that's what I'm working on right now. Hello, Rage Aiken. How are you? You look new. It's nice to see someone new here. But yeah, Orbital 9, it's the infamous Steam summer sale. And everything is way too good to be true. It's just like, how do you resist? I can't. I can't resist it. Oh yes, I recognize you now. Nice to see you here. Thank you for stopping by. Hey Karawan. How are you doing today? Alright, so that's not bad. I'm gonna soften the normals just to make sure everything's nice and smooth. Iron Milksteak, hello! That name always makes me smile. Caroline, I don't know if you're referring to me or Ray, but Ray's the one with the 3D printer. I only dream about having one. Let's see. What time is it for you, Karawan? Am I pronouncing your name right? I've always said it like that, and I don't even know. Alright, let's see. Okay, so I want to make kind of like hollow slots in my fuse box, kind of like this, but I only need 4. Ray, what kind of 3D printer do you have? I'm curious, because that would be awesome. 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8 edge loops. Aw, see you, G10. Thank you for stopping by. Aw, Karawan, I feel your pain. I stayed up until like 3 a.m. last night. Ooh, you get the parts and then assemble it? That sounds awesome. Yeah, Ray, if you feel like putting a link in the chat, by all means. Alright, I'm gonna extrude these faces in to make my fuse box sockets. Thank you, Ray. I will have a look at that in a little bit. Let's see what happens if I try to bevel these. Oh, you know what? Let me also check. I gotta find a picture of the fuses themselves. Hello to Mihaix. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing your name right. Twitch names are so hard to pronounce. But hey, how are you? I'm sorry, I only speak English. That's really cool, Ray. Hey Danzilla, how are you? Romania? You're from Romania? That'd be cool. That's pretty neat. How are y'all doing today? So, I'm gonna see what happens if I try to bevel that. ItZ7, I don't even know how to say your name, but if you're asking me what I do, right now I'm working in Maya, creating a fuse box for a game. Oh hey Sick Days! Nice to see you again. How are you? So yeah, I'm making a fuse box in Maya for a game which will be made in Unreal Engine 4. And the company that I'm working with is called Freesphere Entertainment, so feel free to check them out. You can follow them on Twitter. .15 sounds good for this. Oh, you live in Spain, but you're from Romania. That's cool. Someday I need to go and just explore all of the world. Those of you who know me know that I just recently drove across the entire country of the US, and I loved it, and I have total wanderlust now, and I want to just travel everywhere. Oh, come on, Maya, help me out here. There we go. Let's see. I love working with two screens. Now I can see you guys in the chat over here really well. Like before, I just had my my smartphone open with the chat. It was terrible. Yeah, ItZ7MNE. I'm just gonna call you ItZ. I think that's what. Okay, yeah. Let's see. All right. So I just gotta fix up this mess that the bevel tool gave me. The bevel tool is so great, but it's so frustrating sometimes. Gives you all kinds of bad geometry. Yeah, Sick Days, I don't think I could go back at this point. It's pretty much over. This is kind of a mess. I don't know what I'm doing here, to be honest. That's not working out. Alright. I'm just gonna leave that for now and fix it later. Let's see. Okay, talking apps. So this is going pretty good so far already. I had a feeling this wouldn't really take me very long. I'm going to soften the edges again and set normal angle. That didn't really work out so well as I'd hoped. Maybe if I harden these edges. Harden edge. Okay. It's a little better. What time is it? For me, it is about 2 in the afternoon. 2:30 now. So Hey Robo! Good to see you again. Got a lot of familiar faces with me today. I love it. How you doing? Let's see, we also got Alpha Mel, hello. We've got Danzilla. Okay, yeah, I think I've seen everybody. Hi, how are you all? Okay. So now I just gotta get my door. I'm gonna grab a cube for that and just bring it up here. And this only needs to be really thin, so. A plugin, oh, to cast the keys that I'm pressing? Yeah, actually, if you know anything about that, I would love to get something like that so you guys can see all the things that I'm pressing. Feel free to, if you know of one. Yeah, I just don't even know what that, what would do that for me. I could easily look it up later, but... A fuse box? Yeah, this is for FreeSphere again, so it's another one of those projects. Yes, I'm in Maya. I'm sure there must be one for Maya, though. Okay, I'm gonna move my... I need my pivot over here so that when I get it over there, I can rotate it. Boom! Like a door. Cool. Saudi Arabia, wow! Well, hello from the other side of the world. You're like pretty much almost on the opposite side of the world for me. Orbital 9 asks, do you have to animate things like doors, or does someone else take the asset? And yeah, we do have a separate person that handles all the animations, so what's going on here? So yeah, I don't have to worry about that, but I have done animations in the past. As well. I always end up having a really late lunch. Oh wait, okay, I want to round these corners a little bit, so I'm gonna go and bevel them first and deal with the bad geometry, and then I'll bevel the other edges. So where am I from? I happen to be in Washington State. I just moved here like in the winter time, so I'm new to the area, but I absolutely love it here. Ooh, Ray, thank you for the GitHub link. Let me open that up. And I'm gonna save that for later so I don't forget it. Thank you. So next time I stream, hopefully I'll have that all set up and you guys will be able to see what I'm doing better. Well, sad to see you go, but thanks for stopping by. Come and see us again. Have a good day. Alright, so I'm just going in and I'm fixing up all these wonky N-gons that I got thanks to the bevel tool. And I found that with these like rounded corners, it gives you some really weird geometry to work with, but the best edge flow is to have them like straight up and down and across. Otherwise you might get some weird shading problems. Okay, I think that's it. Now I can... is my real name Ellaloon? No, that's just mostly what I go by online. That's like all my usernames on everything, so... Okay, gonna bevel now, and... that looks pretty good. Okay. And I'm going to soften, and I can unhide the rest of the stuff. My real name? Does anybody know my real name? I'll let you guys guess. If anybody knows it. Now I'm gonna want to turn this into a game. Sick days, you got it. Yeah, it's not a secret or anything. So, let's see, ItZ7, you're new to the stream today, right? And we already know that you live in Saudi Arabia. Are you a 3D artist as well? What brings you to the stream? I'm just curious. I wonder why that's shading so strangely. It's odd. Born to Win, hello! I didn't see you that. Thank you for joining. I'm glad you came. This is weird. Alright, let's try this. I'm just gonna select all the edges myself. And soften those. Okay. Let's see. Your mind is blown. Yes, I did make my overlays myself. I was jealous of all the other Twitch streamers and their fancy overlays, so I was like, I'm gonna make some of those. Gotta get me some of those overlays. So, Born to Win, you're a newbie 3D artist? Is that it? I'm gonna give this thing some little tiny baby hinges. It only needs like 6 subdivisions. That's good. I might bevel the top and bottom edges though. You're in school right now for computer animation? Good for you! What school do you go to? I just graduated from Full Sail a couple months ago. Let's go with 8 subdivs. Shoot. Eight subdivs. Full Sail, nice! Yeah, Full Sail! It's a good school. It's expensive, but I mean, it's some good curriculum. It takes a lot of self-discipline because the workload is intense, but I'm sure you can do it. I'm sure you can handle it. You in Washington State? That's where I live. Oops. I loved art history. I always thought it would be boring, but nice, that's cool. Well, nice to meet you. You, ironically enough, live kind of close to DigiPen, which was another 3D school that I was considering. There we go. That looks pretty good. Yeah, that's how I felt for a lot of it. A lot of it is kind of frustrating because you like just want to get started and doing your own work and stuff like that, but the classes, they do a really good job of giving you a really good foundation, and then you know, once you know how to use the software, you're good to go. That's kind of what I'm doing here on Twitch, is showing my process, because everybody does things a different way. There's really like no rules. It's like if you can make something that you're supposed to make, then good. But it's kind of just, you know, just go get into Maya and do it. It's just a matter of spending enough time in Maya to learn where everything is, because it's pretty complex. Let's see. But yeah, that's awesome that you just got your Mac and everything. Yeah, I thought art history was pretty interesting. Okay. I'm going to save this so that I don't lose anything, and I'm just going to put it on my desktop as Fusebox. Yeah, I'm using Maya. It's a lot of... I like it. It's fun. Once you get into it, you can just sort of zone out and... anyways, I gotta get these guys done. So I need these little bracket thingies. That's what I want to make. Oh, you haven't gotten Maya yet? I was wondering how they would do that, because Autodesk switched over to like a monthly subscription sort of thing. So yeah, let me know. Z asks if I like winter or summer. I like summer. I moved to Washington because I lived in New York and I couldn't stand the snow. It was terrible. So yeah, you could say I like the summer better. Let's see, I lost my... There we go. Yeah, that's funny. I moved to Washington probably I don't know how many months ago it was, like 6 months ago. So that's cool. Alright. You still haven't gotten your tablet yet? The thing is awesome. So you must be in your, what, second month? Winter is very cold? Wow. I actually am kind of surprised by that. I just figured it was always pretty hot in Saudi Arabia. I used to live near Buffalo, so last winter we got like 8 feet of snow, and it might sound cool if you never get to see snow, but like the roads were all closed, no one could go to work, people had no food, like we couldn't go to the store, and you know, people were dying because they kept trying to go out in their cars and their cars would just get stuck in the snow, and like, you know, they wouldn't be able to get out. So I was just like, I'm out, not doing it anymore, no more snow. Caroline, one of my major goals in life is to get a Cintiq. Really? I'm so surprised by that. This is why I need to travel more. Need to learn these things. This is for a game, so I'm going to delete any faces that aren't going to be seen. Aren't they trying to clean roads, actually? Well, yeah, but it was hard. There's no snow there anymore because it's, you know, summer, but, they don't send out the MacBooks until you're 3 weeks into month 4. That is weird. I mean, like, I just graduated and it's so different already. How old am I? I'm 23. Okay, so whoops, what the? I'm gonna combine these so that I can just duplicate them over to these other ones. So Born to Win, what got you into the computer animation field? And I sort of was able to get a job right out of school. I was more interested in, like, freelance work, but it requires a lot of networking, so, you know, they're going to tell you that in school a lot, and it's no lie. You need to network if you have, you know, if you hope to get a job, especially if you want to get a job quick. It definitely helps to know people in the industry. You love drawing and you were pretty bored, so you decided to go to school. It's as good a reason as any. Full Sail definitely kicked my butt into gear and made me a lot more proactive and ambitious. You know, I'm grateful that I went. Alright, so there's those little fuses, little fuse sockets, I guess you'd call them. You're bored, Itzy? I like calling you Itzy. I hope you don't mind. Well, that's about it for the fuse box. That didn't take nearly as long as I was expecting, so did a lot of web design and graphic design when I was younger just for fun. I mean, that sounds very similar to me. I was always like a Photoshop fanatic when I was younger, and so I did a lot of that stuff for fun. But I also played a heck of a lot of video games, and I decided that I should kind of turn that into a career of sorts. Kind of mixing everything together into like one perfect career field sounded pretty good to me. Cool. Alright, I think I might be ready to just start the UVs on this. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna planar map the door here because it's just flat, and I'm just gonna project it to the camera rather than one of the axes and make that nice and even. And now I need to go, oh, let's see, shoot, I don't know why there it is, okay. UV's Devolpe. Hello again. Hi, Groove Holmes. How are you doing today? Devolpe, would it kill you if I did the UVs? I can do something else. They shouldn't take me too long. So I'm gonna just cut this right here, all the way around. E3 stuff? What E3 stuff? I'm so excited for E3. Yeah, don't worry, I'll do them. I'll handle this, Devolpe. I got this. Alrighty. Itzy, your English isn't bad, but, sorry, you have to go. Thanks for coming, to the stream, and I hope you come back. Probably tomorrow I'll be streaming again, so, Danzilla, have they really? I think I have a bunch of Maya versions. Let's see, I got, I think this might be 2015 is like the newest one that I have. That would be this one. Bye, Itzy. It was good seeing you. Come back and visit us again. Let's see here. How should I tackle this? I'm gonna see what happens if I auto map it. Not terrible. Not terrible. That's a good question. I don't think I updated to Yosemite, but, or, you know, however it's pronounced. Was 3D animation / art a separate class from computer animation? I was in the game art program, actually, so what I'm doing here is probably a bit different from what you'll be learning. but only slightly so. I shared most of my classes with the computer animation folks. It wasn't until the very last few months that the computer animation kids and the game art kids had to like split up. But for the most part, the only thing is like I'll be modeling my stuff mostly low poly kind of style so that it can go into a game engine, and then computer animation you have a little bit more freedom to, let's see, like go more high poly, and then also something that Maya has is called 3-key smoothing. So when you hit 3, it will smooth it out for you. But when, game engines don't have smoothing, so it's just different styles of modeling, but it's pretty similar anyways. Sick days. Okay, you gotta go too. Alright. See you later. Thanks for stopping. Alright, anyways. But Born Twin, you'll probably find that UVs are really to begin with. It gets easier. I actually find them to be rather relaxing now. It's kind of just like you get in the zone and just do it. It's not too terrible. Killa Mike, hello, how are you? Thanks for joining us. There is a zen to it. Yes, Groove Holmes. You get me. You get me. I'm a bit of a perfectionist also, so like when it comes to the UVs, I've started to appreciate the art of like getting as few seams as possible. And I'm still not very good at it yet, but at least I'm trying. I'm gonna go back and undo that, because I instead want to get rid of this seam here. I'm doing pretty great right now, actually. Thank you for asking. How often do I stream? I stream pretty much every day at about 2 p.m. for an hour or so, and then if I'm feeling up to it, then I will do some streaming at night, but that's a little less often because I get kind of tired. But since you guys are here, I feel like I should tell you, I don't know if anybody was here still while I was talking about Steam, but I will be here tonight. I bought Outlast, which looks to be a really scary-ass game, and I've been wanting to try it for a long time now, and I thought the best way to try it would be if I streamed it so you guys could witness how absolutely terrified I will be when I'm playing it. So, I was kind of taking requests for scary games the other day, and I got a lot of different really awesome ideas, but thanks to the Steam Summer Sale, Outlast was only $4 today, so that happened. Final Fantasy, I played that for a time, actually. Is that free to play now? 'Cause I still have it. I just haven't played it, because, I paid for like a couple months of it, and then I don't like paying game subscriptions like that, so I gave up on it. I know, it's terrible. No, it's still subscription based. Well, maybe someday if I'm rich. $12 though, that's not terrible, but it's more than I have right now. Everybody keeps pestering me to get Substance Painter, and everybody keeps telling me, oh, it's only $19 a month, and I'm like, I don't have $19 extra a month. You hate the gameplay of Final Fantasy? Final Fantasy, like, in general, or just, like, the new online game? Kill 'em Mike, you got Outlast for free? What? Well, if you guys like watching me play Outcasts and getting scared to death, then I also got this game called Solarix, which I was thinking about streaming, but I just wasn't sure if anybody would be interested in watching me game, especially scary games like that. But if you guys are interested, then I will totally stream those games. Okay, let's see, what time is it? Ah, it's only 3. Let's see. Let's see who else. We got Ken's Malice and Rad. Those are new names that I haven't seen before. Hello, you guys. Thanks for stopping by, even if you're just curious. Okay, so I got this done. That was easy. Let's see what this one looks like. I'll probably just leave this one like this for the most part. Let's see. I'll unfold it. And just move these a little closer. And I'm gonna transfer the attributes to this one. And then I've only got these pieces left. And I'm just gonna separate these and do one at a time. Actually, I'll just need to do one. And what happens when I auto map it? Nice. Alright, that's not bad. So I'm gonna move into that, and this one too, probably. And I'll just unfold this to make it look prettier. Okay. So there's that. That was easy. This has been a really easy thing to UV. I'm pretty grateful for that. I'm gonna put this on top so I don't have to waste extra texture space. Okay. So now that I have that, I'm just gonna transfer it to every single little, whatever you would call these. Oops! I gotta separate these as well. I am using a mouse. It's a really crappy Microsoft, really standard comes with the computer type mouse. I need to make a wish list of things that I need because, like, just, I have, my MacBook is getting old. I don't know. I need a lot of stuff. My mouse barely works. Yeah, that's true. I have this app called Geek, and there's some really cool mouses on there. Mouses, I mean, how do you even say that? A magic mouse, honestly, I wouldn't know how to give you good mouse advice. I don't even know what that is. I'm gonna look it up now because I'm curious. It sounds awesome. I like anything that's magical. I want to get one of those mice that's like silent, because the clicking noise like really gets to me. Okay, but I see the magic mouse. It certainly looks fancy, but Apple stuff tends to be expensive. For good reason, I'm sure, but... Alright, so this didn't work. I know why. I do this all the time. Yeah, 65 is a lot for a mouse. That's just like... I mean, it's probably not $65 worth good. It's probably just... This is an Apple product, so it's $65. But... Oh yeah, definitely. You definitely want to be comfortable. Groove Holmes, that's a good idea. I hope Maya doesn't die on me right now. Oxmonster, hello, how are you? Thank you for stopping by. We're making a fuse box, and Maya just crashed on me. Awesome. Sometimes Maya hates me. You came here just in time. I don't even remember the last time I saved. Let's see. Oh, look at me. I saved after I did that, so I probably didn't save. Yeah, so I just have to redo these guys. But that's okay, because I want to use Groove Holmes' idea and just do the one and then reduplicate them all. So I'm going to get rid of these. I should have just UV'd it first. Just delete. And then this one I'm going to separate. And I'm going to delete these guys. Well, no, I'll leave them. And this one, I get to UV again. Yay! Okay. Yeah, Maya's like, foiled again! I didn't destroy her life today. Maybe next time. Alright, so basically last time I just forgot to copy these. The auto map always puts it in a new UV set, which is really annoying. There's probably a setting that I can change that, but I never do. Okay. So, oops. Quit. Okay. Now I'm gonna save. This time. When you finish Full Sail, did you lose access to all of the programs? Oh no. This is the same software that I've been using since, you know, 3D Foundations. Well, that's a lie. This is an updated version of Maya, but I still have the first version of Maya that I had. I'm just gonna delete these. And I'm gonna duplicate these, scale them -1, and scoot them over. And then I can combine these and center the pivot and do this. I think I even, okay, Born to Win, if you have not tried lynda.com yet, then you need to do that because you get it for free through Full Sail. So if you want to get a head start learning Maya or anything like that, then head on over to lynda.com. That site is awesome. A lot of people think it's really boring, but hey, it gets the job done. It teaches really well. Really excellent resources on there. You have it? Good. Alright, let's see. This is weird. I forgot to do this one too. Okay. Let me redo this really quick. And I can just transfer. Boom. I'm pretty sure I do. Hi, Diakun. But yeah, I think I do still have free access to it. I don't know how long that'll last. I can't imagine I'll just get it forever, but... Okay, so I've got everything mapped out. Now it's time to arrange. I am making a fuse box for FreeSphere for that scary game that I've been working on for a while now. This is like weirdly one of my favorite parts of doing the UVs is just like trying to arrange everything perfectly. Okay, so now I gotta grab this. So yeah, I finished my typewriter, I finished my lamp, and now I'm working on this fuse box. that part's going to be a different color, probably, maybe. So I'm going to leave it separate just in case. This little hinge is pretty tiny, so I don't think it needs to be, you know, given its own ridiculously big texture space or anything. And then for some reason I'm getting some purple, which means that I've got a few backwards ones, but that should be fine for the texture. Okay. A box? Well, I mean, it is kind of a box. It's a fuse box. Okay, and then, let's see. I'm gonna save again. Every time Maya crashes on me, I then start to compulsively save, like every 10 seconds. I'm gonna combine. Oh, geez. This is still got. This is map 2, isn't it? Yep. I'm gonna copy that and go and delete the light map thing. What else has a light map? Oh, you too. Gosh. I really gotta tell Maya to stop that. Okay, let's try it now. Combine. Oh, really? Don't understand sometimes. So these ones I want to be kind of big. Oh, shoot. The command and W always, like, closes stuff. And in Maya, you need to use the command key, like, constantly, so I'm always accidentally closing things. It's really annoying. Anyways. Okay, cool. So, that's about it. I can go ahead and make a new light map now. Okay. Sorry, by the way, if, like, my mouse is really loud. I have the microphone kind of near my mouse, so you probably hear a lot of clicking. Oh yeah. I get so sidetracked. What was I doing? I was making a light map. Okay. So I already have a light map. I'm gonna copy them to light map. And in a light map, you don't want anything overlapping or even close to touching, so I'm gonna lay out the UVs. It looks messy, but did this song just say it's not over till it's over? Derp. Killer Mike, thank you. Well, feel free. I'll be here every day, 2 p.m., unless I say otherwise. I always tweet before I start streaming, like shortly beforehand, so that, you know, people have a little bit of warning. But thank you. That means a lot to me. I enjoy doing this and hanging out with you guys. Let's start moving some of these guys down here. Alrighty, I'm gonna move these out of the way for a little bit. Time for a tweet. You should tweet about me. Spread the word. Tell people to come and hang out with us. Modeling is just like so much more fun when I have people keeping me company. Okay. Let's see. So I just don't want any of these things touching because they'll get, basically when you bring it into Unreal Engine, oh, sorry my eyes, when you bring it into Unreal Engine, it kind of creates like its own little texture map for the light and the shadows, and you want there to be enough room in between them in case, you know, you have a small texture size for it. Like generally I'll do 256 by 256 pixels for a light map, and you kind of have to account for the pixels in between. If these are too close and this piece is supposed to be dark and in shadow, then the black or darkened pixels from this might bleed onto the next one, so you want to give them a little room. If you're wondering why I'm tediously moving these and spacing them like really OCD style. For the most part, I'm not going to be terribly concerned about them for now because they're so tiny that they probably won't even really be seen, but I at least want to get them all to fit in there. Almost there. Alright, good enough. Okay, so I'm gonna save and good, my pivot's at origin. I actually probably want the pivot to be on the back because it's going to be probably like against a flat wall or something. Honestly, if it's going to be against a wall, I could probably get rid of all those faces, but I'll do that later if I need to. Okay, and now I'm going to export this. as a, and I want it to be an FBX for Unreal Engine. Oh, and I need a UV snapshot so that I can make some textures for this. So, UV snapshot, and I'm gonna save it to my desktop. Okay. And I think that's it for now. So I'm gonna close Maya and I'm gonna grab Photoshop. And then let's see. So I can get rid of this, and I'm going to go over to Episkura. So are there two different UV layouts? Yes, there's the UV sets. I use the first set for my textures, and then the second set is a light map for Unreal Engine to build the lighting. Let me move this over here really quick so I can log in. Alrighty. Alright, so this website's really cool. I pretty much have exclusively used cgtextures.com for my textures, but I recently discovered Episkura, and they don't have as much variety yet as CG Textures, but their textures are really high quality and they're really good. So I'm gonna see if they have anything good on here, and I want some metal and probably something rusty would do, because this is gonna be an old fuse box. Hey, just out of curiosity, can you guys hear music at all? Because it doesn't look like anything is coming through. I just wonder if this whole time I've been, like, just talking and there's been, like, no music. For some reason, this isn't loading. There's no music. I wonder why. I'm gonna go check my audio. Weird. Huh. Let's see. No, it's not a bomb. It's a computer over there. But I just am trying to figure out, like, okay, I have this ridiculous Soundflower thing, and it never seems to work. Hello, Benny. You're new. I haven't seen you before. Thank you for joining us and for chiming in. I'm just gonna open my UVs. I don't know why Episkura isn't loading up. Let's see. Weird. I have so much trouble with my audio. It's ridiculous. Why is it so hard? Alright. Time to use something other than Spotify. I guess so. I wonder if it's Spotify. No, I was using Spotify yesterday. And everybody was saying that it was working. I don't want to do that. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Let's try this again. It's not loading. I'm having problems all of a sudden. Let's see. Maybe if I add in audio output capture, maybe? Soundflower? How about that? Can you guys hear music now? Trevor, hello. I used to use SoundCloud actually, but Call 407. Wow, everybody's chiming in all of a sudden. Hi everyone. I have a MacBook Pro, and that's what I'm using right now. Music! Yay! Party! Okay, of course the song ends now. I'm like all excited. Come on, Spotify. Letting me down. Okay, and my texture's loaded up. Now everything is going right. Now everything is good. Okay. Let me know if it's too loud though. That seems to be a problem with me. Spotify doesn't have any remixes? I have not found this to be the case 100% of the time, actually. Yes, there we go. Darn it! Nobody told me this whole stream I had no music on? That's embarrassing. Oh well. I love Pandora. I'm using Spotify because I have like a free trial for premium, so it's not going to play any ads now finally. I tried for a really long time to get like, some sort of like ad muter for Spotify, and it was not working. So I gave up on that, and I was like, F it, I'm just gonna get a free trial. Alright, so I found this texture, it's pretty cool. Pretty much everything needs to be like this metal texture. Oops, wrong one. Caroline, you can't use Pandora, how come? Ooh, that's seamless? Wow, that looks like they made that a seamless texture. That is so cool. Episkira for the win. Yeah, Spotify is a little bit hit or miss. Like, some things are on there and some things are just not. It's kind of weird. Unavailable in Germany. Why is that? Like, why would Pandora not want to go to Germany? That's weird. Okay, I also need to grab, a fuse box label. Bless you. Fuse box. Let's try just a fuse box. Maybe like a danger sign or something on there could work. I need to find something like this. I just want to find something really quick that I can just see if it's in the right spot. Okay, let's go back to what I was doing earlier and maybe instructions. Oh my gosh, this is not working. Who Googles this stuff? Except for 3D artists. How about label again? I'm gonna grab this. All of a sudden this got really dark. Slightly too loud. Thank you. Gonna put it down a little bit. I don't want it to be too loud. I just like having background music when I'm working. And sometimes I accidentally start like dancing, so I don't want you guys to not be able to hear the music. Otherwise I'll just look weird. Okay. So let's get this in here. And I'm gonna just grab my lasso tool. Delete the rest of that junk and skew, maybe we'll try. Good enough. Slightly too low now. Okay. How about that? Sorry guys. You're so awesome for putting up with me and my crazy audio problems. Okay, so this is just a placeholder until I find, you know, what I want. But maybe yellow it a little bit. And maybe throw a drop shadow down on there. Okay, I'm gonna save this as my fuse box diffuse, and I think we have enough time to almost right. I think we have enough time to try this out in Unreal Engine really quick. So let's open up Unreal Engine 4. Stretch. Man, it's hard being a 3D artist. It's exhausting. So, who here with me now has used Unreal Engine 4? It's free now, so there's really no excuse not to try it. Except for the fact that it takes like an hour to load up. Born to win, you need to get on that. Yeah, you kind of need some models to bring into it. Let's make a new project and create. Well, I will show you what to do. Just downloaded Devolpe, but you haven't used it yet. You guys don't know what to do with it? Are you joking? Alright, it's got like tons of free stuff in there. Just plop stuff down on the map and see what happens. Basically, you need this little guy, which is a game start. You can hit play, and just you're automatically in the game. There's different like templates, so you can start off with different kinds of games. I know they have like a side scroller and top down, and like they've got different templates. Let's see. They've got a ton of stuff. You could just download probably a bunch of free models and stuff like that to play around with, but it's a lot of fun. Okay, so I'm going to import my Fusebox, which is on my desktop, and if you want to use FBX, they just work best. I'm embarrassed to say, but I've never used CryEngine. I've used Unity though, and Unity is getting pretty good these days. It's also free to use now, and let's see, it tends to be very popular with indie studios, especially for mobile games. Alright, so here's my Fusebox inside of Unreal Engine. I need to import my texture, which is just the, base material texture. We'll fancy it up afterwards. Just want to make sure it works before I get too involved. But yeah, anyways, CryEngine I've heard is really intense. I think that more people's computers can handle Unreal, but I'm not entirely too sure about CryEngine. It's 3:46, so I'm gonna probably wrap this up after I make a material for this thing. Full Sail uses Unreal Engine in a lot of the classes. We started off using UDK, which is Unreal 3, but then more towards the end of the program we switched over to Unreal 4. Yeah, I bet CryEngine is really complex. It just comes off as intimidating to me. I don't know why. So I'm gonna right click in here and create a material and call it Fusebox. Nothing fancy. And I'll open it up, and I can drag this tab up here so that it's easier to switch back and forth. And I'm gonna click on Fusebox. I can't wait until I get that plugin, so that it shows up all my keystrokes and stuff like that. Anyways, hit T and click, and it brings the texture right into the material palette. So here it is. We gotta make a normal map and all that good stuff for this after, but for now, let's see. I'm gonna drag this on here, and boom! Not bad. Cool. Let's get a light over here so I can see what this side is doing. If you click, or if you hold down L and click, it's supposed to make a light. Let's try that again. There we go. Alright. So, not bad. Pretty standard, but I'll go and add in some more detail to this next time. But for now, I'm liking it. Really quick, I'm gonna build the lighting just to, you know, get a general idea of how my light map is doing. Oh, I probably forgot. Yeah, I gotta go in here, and I want to not generate a light map because Unreal does not generate very good light maps. And I'm gonna make this like 256 for now, and let's go make sure that it's on coordinate 1. Yeah, actually the Mac does pretty good with Unreal 4. I was surprised because my Mac is getting old, and Unreal 4 is pretty intense. I mean, you could probably hear my computer, like, chugging along over here, but it handles it. As you can see, I'm, like, running out of memory.